Emotions serve a purpose. That emotion is what you call that drive that people have. Like if you're going to run track, I mean, you're emotionally involved. You want to have the drive. You want to get that, what they call the adrenaline going. That's an emotion. But while you're running around the track, you're using what? Logic. Emotions must be attached to logic. Otherwise, it's like an electric wire that's thrashing around all over the place with sparks flying, but it's not attached to an engine of any type. An engine is the logic thing. So you attach the live wires to a lamp. Then you get quiet electricity serving a constructive purpose. Why? The wires are not thrashing around all over the lawn and all over the neighborhood and whatnot, and be a danger to people, really, because that's what a live wire is when it's not attached to logic. And people are the same way. Just jumping up and down and screaming and pulling out your hair and cursing and foaming at the mouth, that's emotion without logic. You very quietly attach all of your emotions to logic. And what is logic? Logic is cause and effect. It takes logic to get things done in a constructive manner. Live wires should be attached to something that's going to produce a constructive result. Emotions are supposed to be attached to logic. Logic and emotions go together. One without the other is dormant. Well, the logic will be dormant, but the emotions will be alive. But the emotions just cause a person to run all over the place in the middle of a fire, just bumping into walls, rather than looking for the fire exit. That's where the logic kicks in. You're trapped inside of a building. Now, you're emotional because you have to have that in order to get up and become alive, you might say, to try to get away from the fire that's in the building. But you want to be selective in what you do with all that energy. Not just run around bumping into walls until the fire finally consumes you. You say, now, I got to get out of here, and I got to get out of here fast. But before I make a move down the hall, I got to make get some kind of idea in my head of which is the nearest fire exit. That's your logic. Rather than go 7 floors up and the fire's chasing you up the floors as you go, and you're looking for the exit. That's not logical. That's a lot of emotions telling you to keep going higher and higher, getting away from the fire, and the fire, by logic, is going higher and higher right behind you. So you're going to be consumed. Why? Because you didn't use logic, that's why. Look for the nearest fire exit at the lowest level, because fire goes up before it starts down.